The Havilah Show. We inspire you.
This week on
The Havilah Show.
There are only 4 primary passport colors in the world: red, blue, green, and black. And each country has its own reason for choosing one of these colors for the cover. My name is Tope Samuel. Welcome to Borderless Niger.
I love my country, I no go lie. Now inside them I go live and die. I know my country, I no go lie. Now him and me go yap till I die. My country, I love my country.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Muslim countries have green passports. Example includes Morocco, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan. Green is considered to be the favorite color of Prophet Muhammad and is a symbol of nature and life. Could that be a reason for Nigeria's green passport cover? Then again, the citizens of several West African countries, for example, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Niger, the Ivory Coast, and Senegal, also have travel documents that are various shades of green. In their case, the color indicates that they belong to ECOWAS, the economic communities of West African states. It may break your heart to know that Nigeria and Liberia have the weakest passport in the ECOWAS region. I also wondered why.
Celebrating 21 years of diplomatic relations, South Korea and Laos have developed a strong relationship based on trade, aid and cultural exchange.
Passports tend to reflect a country's international standing. Countries with mostly positive diplomatic standing tend to have more powerful passports because the leaders of those countries jointly signed onto bilateral agreements. A country's travel freedom is hugely important to its citizens. The ability to move freely around the world is often correlated to a person's economic opportunity, upward mobility, and general quality of life. As globalization takes hold, powerful passports are more critical now than ever. So, if you have a passport and you are not taking advantage of your visa-free status, you are on a long thing. Borderless Niger collated a regional passport ranking of the ECOWAS nation: Gambia, Cape Verde, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Senegal, Mali, Niger, Togo, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, and Nigeria. Gambia has the most powerful passport in the ECOWAS region, which currently stands at 69 out of 99 in the global ranking. This cannot be compared to that of South African passport, which is the strongest passport in the Southern Africa, and the 3rd most powerful passport in Africa, or let alone the Mauritius being the 2nd most powerful passport in Africa. However, Gambia enjoys 68 visa-free travels compared to that of the giant of Africa, Nigeria. Cape Verde, on the other hand, is the 2nd powerful passport in the West African region, which enjoys visa-free travels to 64 countries. And Ghana, at the back end of Nigeria, enjoys visa-free access to 63 countries. Now, there are amazing destinations other West African passports enjoy compared to that of Nigerian passport. And if your parents or relatives are citizens of these countries, Gambia, Cape Verde, and Ghana, you might need to take the advantage of having a dual passport to be able to travel to some destinations the Nigerian passport cannot afford you visa-free, hoping that someday the federal government of Nigeria will wake up to the essence of bilateral agreements with other countries on visa-free travels, thereby empowering the passport as a giant of Africa that it should be.
The Havilah Show.
Yeah. Hello, people. You're welcome to your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. It's good. It's good. It's good to be back. Good to be on set again today. Welcome again to your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. I want to be sure my Instagram is connected. So just give me a few minutes. I'll be on the show. We have a guest. Our guest is in the building today. I will be talking about. We have a lot to talk about today. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show. Before that, this morning I woke up to the news of Chadwick. That's the Wakanda boss man himself. I woke up. I heard about his passing to glory this morning. It's so sad. Just give me a few minutes. I'm trying to connect to Instagram here, and let me see. Yeah, I think I'm all right. I'm connected to Instagram now, and so we can have all our platforms working. So today, you know how we do it. Send your questions, send your shout out to your loved ones today on your number one inspirational TV show, The Havilah Show. You can watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. Drums roll to you. Today's going to be an amazing show. I woke up today. I heard about Wick, that's Wakanda boss himself. So sad. Fought cancer, he still lives on, lives in our heart. Great work he's done, great work, great. Yeah, we celebrate him, celebrate his good work. That's why today I just came up with something to actually encourage us, encourage you wherever you're watching from. This life is I would say short, it's long. But one thing I want to encourage someone with is what are you doing with that gift? You have a gift to sing, to write a song, do something, cook, paint, fly plane. What are you doing with that gift that God has given to you? What are you doing with the resources that you have? We have the internet available to everyone. So what are you doing with it? How are you maximizing your God-given talent? Everything God has given to you. Are you able to express it? Are you able to share, to give to the world? We need to just I just feel like I should encourage someone today, let you know that gift you have, if you use it, it's gonna benefit the world. What I appreciate is gonna be great impact to the lives of so many people. So please, what you have, that gift you have that you're shy of pushing out, just try and inspire people with that gift. Let people see the good things that you have in you. Let it be of a great impact to so many people. That's my own little way of inspiring you today, and, and we have our guest today, so he's going to do all of that today. And today our special guest is on the building. His name is Tope Samuel. He's my brother. I love him. He was a great inspiration to so many of us. Ladies and gentlemen, on Instagram, we have him on Instagram, we have him on Facebook, we have him on YouTube. So from Instagram, I want to say a big shout out to everyone watching right now. I think I need to invite him also on Instagram. Let me check. Boom. Okay. I think I need to just invite him on Instagram. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our special guest on your show, on your number one inspirational TV show, my brother Tope Samuel. Drums roll. You're welcome to your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. Plus, good evening. You're welcome.
The audio is crumbling.
Yeah, can we connect on Instagram also for our Instagram viewers? To I think I need to accept you, or how do we?
I am really struggling to.
hear me. Mm. Okay, that's our guest is in the building. That's Tope Samuel. He's a broadcaster and also a publisher, and he's going to talk about we're going to talk about travel, talk about media.
I think the audio is scrambling. I think I'm about to. Yes,
I
can you
think
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. We can
Is
hear
it
you
better
now.
now?
It's better now. Yeah, we can hear you
Awesome.
now. Yeah.
Awesome.
So how we do on this show, the Havilah Show, what we do is we inspire people, we inspire our viewers, we let them know if you can do it, we all can do it. We wanted to inspire us, we wanted to push us, move us, and let us know. Tell us so much about yourself. Tell us how you started from grass to grace, from grace to glory. So that's it. Over to you.
All right.
Over to you.
All right. All right. First of all, my name is Tope Samuel.
Before we go, sir, can you please turn your camera? I think like this, maybe like this, the camera, so we can, because it's yeah. Can you turn
How's it?
no?
You mean we should make it vertical?
Yes, like that. Yeah,
Oh,
lovely,
oh,
lovely,
great. I
lovely,
was
lovely, like
thinking
this.
that.
Yes, yes,
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
yes. That's fine.
All right. Cool stuff.
Yes. To start.
All right. Let me give it a bit of
All
headroom.
right. As the media boss now.
Interesting. All right, guys. Thank you, Havilah, for having me on your show.
Thank you.
I, you're doing amazing work, and
Thank you.
thank God for the pandemic. We are able to exploit medium like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my name is Tope Samuel. To everyone listening, thank you for having me. Good evening to everyone in the UK and in Nigeria. And to every other person in the United States and every other parts of the world. So my name is Tope Samuel. I broadcaster. I consider myself as a travel broadcaster and a travel coach. I often tell a lot of people I am not a travel agent. Now, the reason is because the difference between a travel agent and a travel coach,
Yeah.
if there's any niche like that, is that based on my experience living abroad, I've been able to understand certain things with regards to being an immigrant. So I try to advise people on how to go about certain things, and because a lot of us don't take a lot of things seriously. Take, for instance, our names. We change names anyhow in this part of the world, you know, and so many other things. But basically, I was just trying to open people up to what I am, what I do.
Yeah.
And I've been a broadcaster for the last 13 years. And now I have come up with my own radio station, currently online, but it's called travelradio.live. It's a niche between media and travel, which is not common. So that is what I am. That is what I'm doing. And I'm happy to be on the Havilah Show.
All right, lovely. And you've been doing this for how long, please?
Well, like I said, broadcasting this now. Travel started for me 2018 precise, when I returned to Nigeria in 2017. But my first 1 year living in Johannesburg, I started understanding the essence of visa-free travel. And 2015, I started a podcast called Borderless Niger, where I interview Nigerians living abroad. And it was airing on Max FM. Then it was Radio Continental. And then it was also airing on Echo FM at the time. So I think it's been a journey since 2012. when the travel bug hit me
Yeah.
or bit me, and then I started understanding the importance of visa-free travel, or the importance of the Nigerian passport that I'm carrying, where I can go, where I don't have to, where I don't need to apply for visa, and other interesting destinations that my passport can afford me to go to. And then 2018, I started a travel community called Visa Free Travel. But as of 2015, I've been podcasting with Borderless Niger, and now it has all integrated to become a travel radio.
Okay. Talking about green passport, I saw your video and talking about green passport. For some of our viewers who don't know about the difference between green, red, black passport, and yeah, green, red, black. Yeah. Can you please tell us
Yeah,
the difference between all these passports? Yes.
yeah. There are four colors of passports, or four colors of types, or four types of passport, or four colors
Yes.
of passport. And there are
Yes.
green, red, blue, and black. And
Yes.
black is not very common. A country like New Zealand would use black,
Okay.
blue, yeah. But the fact that there are four types, four colors, does not mean that,
Wow.
because you say, but you said red. This one is no. There are shades of red, and there are shades of
Oh.
blue, and there are shades of green, but they are all
Wow.
green, red, black, and blue.
Wow.
So yeah, and like you have the United States is blue, and
Yeah.
like EU is red. You
Yeah.
have Islamic countries to be green passport, usually shades of green, and then you have ECOWAS passport to be green, and then you would have black New Zealand, very rare. Not many countries use black.
The green. Which one is the strongest? Is it the red or?
It's not about which is strong or not strong. That's not to do
Okay.
with strength. It's like choosing a color, Ashwebi.
Okay.
It's like you have a wedding and you want to choose the color for your dress and for
Yeah.
your guest. So that's
Okay.
why, like countries like Islamic countries, most of them, they are mostly green passport color, or rather shades of green. Like ECOWAS, because it's a region, it's green. You see, while Europe is mostly red. So every country has shades of either of those colors. It doesn't determine which is great or not great. What determines the strength of a passport is not the color. It is much more about economic factors, political factors, human development index, sustainability, safety. There are factors, different factors make up the strength of a passport. And that's why you have a passport like Japan to be one of the strongest passport, followed by Singapore, you see. And then, because when you evaluate most of those indexes, these countries have scaled it, and that have increased the visa-free status or destinations to be able to go to virtually almost all the countries in the world. And so for countries with lesser visa-free destination, you would see that they have a lot of turmoil, war, terrorism, poverty, bad health system, bad education, which is under Human Development Index too. You see, so if you rate it like that, I mean, those are the factors. There are a lot of some basic factors, and those are the things that affect the strength of a passport.
So if you're given a choice to pick one passport, or let's say the color, which one will you pick?
If we're going by color, I'll go for red. If we're going by color. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that. The network, I didn't hear that.
I said if I were to go for a color,
Yeah.
I'll go for red.
I didn't hear that again. No. Hey, network.
I'll go
No,
for red.
don't do this.
I said I'll go for red.
Red.
To go for a
Okay,
passport color.
so why? Okay,
Yes.
red, you got the color. Yeah, but aside from the color, you have other reasons.
Yeah, well, I love the British, to be precise. Well, with the Brexit, I'm learning that they are likely to change the color of the passport back to blue because of the Brexit. We don't know if that has taken effect yet, but otherwise, red.
All right, we have a question here. What is
All right.
ECOWAS? From the video, what is ECOWAS? From the video we watched, from your video, you
Okay.
talked about ECOWAS. Yeah. So someone asked, what is ECOWAS?
All right. Let me put it this way. Let me start with the region. So every country have a region.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if your country is in the Southern Africa, for instance,
Yeah.
we call it SADC because of the union of
Okay.
the countries that are zoned to that region, or
Okay.
maybe if it's Central Africa, the Francophone countries. Now, so for West Africa, ECOWAS is the body, it's an economic community of West Africa that binds the West African countries together to trade and for bilateral relations.
Okay. So,
So let me quickly add to it.
Okay.
Sorry, quick one. Like you have the EU.
Yes.
EU. It's European Union. Because they are zoned in that region. Not to say every country in Europe are a member of the EU. But of course, they have their own yardstick to why they endorse or give a country membership. So for West Africa, it is how it is with the economic community of West African states coming together to form one unit in order to trade and do security and every other aspect that would enhance the development of that region.
Wow. So, what are the benefits? Do you know any benefits? ECOWAS benefit from ECOWAS. Do you know any?
Well, number one benefit that I can say for real is the fact that we can travel among each other. Ideally, we should be able to travel with our iCards without even showing our passport. But as it is, I often would advise people to travel with their passport. Why? Because it will amount to travel history for the individual that uses the passport to travel to such countries. That's one benefit. The ability to travel among the region without applying for visa. I can't say for sure that these are benefits that I can say I know, but of course there is trade. There is trade, and of course we would say safety. Take for instance the situation that happened recently with the coup d'etat in Mali. I mean, the ECOWAS came together and said, no, it's an aberration. We forbid it. We will not party to such. And they are working against that military should I call it junta, that overthrow overthrow the president or overthrew the president. So these are part of the benefits for countries, but for citizens, I can't say for sure that this is it, because usually governments have this relationship among themselves. Like on Twitter, the last 2 days, there was Ghana versus Nigeria, and they threw the two countries were throwing shades at each other.
Each other.
But you know, I laughed. A lot of the tweets were very funny. But you see, they forget one thing, that it's you and I that have the fight. The government are friends, doing business and catching up in meetings. But you and I are fighting and saying, "Oh, Ghana's currency is the," and then we throw shades against the celebrities and everything. No, so really,
Ghana Jollof, Nigeria Jollof.
You know, when we talk about benefits, we're looking at the possibility of governments doing things together, much more than the citizens would say it's benefiting them. However, it's rub off on the citizens. But the area that I know that is my forte is the fact that we can travel among each other without applying for visas.
All right. So, what has been your most rewarding travel moment?
Well, I'd say my time in South Africa. To be honest with you, you see, for me when I was living in Nigeria, the idea was to go to United States, and then if you can't get to United States directly or from your country of residence, let's say you are from Nigeria, I'd say that go to a country that has a lower rates in visa refusal rates. That has low refusal rate for visas. Take for instance, South Africa is one of those countries. So when you leave there, have your residency and build your immigration. For most of us, we thought that we just connect to United States. Why for some of us, or why for others, we found South Africa a home. We decide to stay back. We decide to build, just like Bible says Isaac sowed in the land. We decide to register companies and do business, live there for some. They married the citizen, and the experience there. And then that made me fall in love with Africa. And that's what, for me, my crave would be to make Africa see a different picture of traveling among itself. So we can go to different destinations. So we can have travel retreats in Ethiopia. We can have travel retreats in Kenya. We can have travel retreats in Ghana. We can have travel retreats in Nigeria. Why? Because these countries allow virtually all Africans to travel into that country. So when we have travel retreats in Seychelles, that will be because Seychelles allows you and I, from wherever country you're from in Africa, to come to their country. And you see, for every of this move, for every trip, it enriches the people of that land. So Africa needs to explore its own continent with borderless traveling that enriches the people, bring about cultural broadening, and bring about exposure and understanding.
Wow. Now, so tell us, what's the best travel tips you always give to people?
Number one, before you say you're going for a conference in the United States of America, why don't you go for a conference in Ghana? Why don't you go for a conference or an humanitarian service in Mali? Your passport can allow you to go to 46 countries, 28 countries in Africa. And why not explore those ones that buses from Lagos can take you there? Or maybe buses from the southeast to Cameroon, you see? And get a stamp on your visa just to build travel history. Because you see, before the white man trusts you to come to his country, First of all, he wants to be sure that you have a stake in your country. Now, let me quickly come in there. We have the habit of running away because we feel that our government, our leaders have not treated us well. They have not created the right enabling environment for us. But we keep forgetting also that we are contributors to this effect. Number one,
Yeah.
we don't stand up to fight or question why they do what they do. And this white man is looking at you. And then it's like a child destroying his own toy and wanting another person's toy. That's what we're doing. We don't contribute to the development of our country. We want to run away to United States. We want to go to England. We want to go to France and Germany. And then we leave our own and then we call it shit. Why? The white man can't trust you. He can't trust that you will do the same. Apart from that, you want to be sure that you have a stake in your country. Now, when you explore African travel, they are more fascinated to why you are exploring your continent. And it's taking you so much time to come to want to explore United States of America. There's trust that has been built.
Yes.
So when trust is now built, trying to go to the West becomes really tough. So my travel tips that I always tell people is, if you want to relocate, you can try a visa-free country. Not to say that a visa-free country will not require that you apply for visas for residency. Don't get it twisted. It's just that it's a lot easier than applying for residency to other countries. And let me quickly come in here.
Right.
A lot of mistakes we made. Get a visitor's visa and run away. Mistake. Big mistake. Why? Because what we don't understand is that when we go to these countries, when we go to this country with visitor's visa, it doesn't amount to anything. So we are subjected to either getting married to the citizens just to be able to stay in the land, especially if the country does not allow you to have residence with your visitor's visa. Also, another means of getting residency through marriage. And for many of us, we're married back at home, you see. And then when the white woman knows, it becomes another issue. Some people end up getting deported as a result. So my tip is, if you want to leave Nigeria, get a residency. Don't go on a visitor's visa and hope to change things, except the country allows you to change your immigration status from visitor to residency. Otherwise, I'd say don't do it. Otherwise, visit a lot of countries that your visa-free country, the visa-free countries that is accrued to your country or your passport. Explore those countries. There are beautiful beaches in Mozambique, Kenya. Beautiful beaches in Seychelles, Mauritius, that your passport can go to, you see. And that's usually my tips before you think of, say, I want to travel and run away and get the hard currency. There are a lot I can say about that, but for the purpose of giving you the opportunity to ask me questions, let me just
how many African countries have you been to? Have you visited?
I've not been to much. Ironically, I've not been to much. But you know, one thing that has I've only been to like 3.
South Africa, I know. Because I stayed with you there in South Africa.
Yeah. South Africa, Benin Republic, and Kenya. But you see, I must say this. Living in South Africa, they call it a rainbow nation. It gave me the opportunity with work experience and cultural experience. I was able to meet a lot of Africans. It felt like I've been to the whole of Africa. Plus, I was working with a production company that gave me the opportunity to feed Africa with great television content. Yeah. You see, so it broadened my understanding about Africa. And I must say that experience also with working for such a production company helped me to appreciate my continent. It helped me to want to know more about Africa. It helped me to also understand that Africa really have beautiful women and handsome men, good food, and good destination, plus very good schools too. And for some country, good currencies, you see. And for some other country, good ambience, you see. So it gave me that cultural exposure where I understand some things about the Kenyan, I understand some things about the Namibians, Botswanan, Swazilanders, about Egyptians. I met Egyptians, we became friends. You see, I met a lot of people, Ghanaians, Liberians, different part of the world, countries in Africa, and then it made me have a view of Africa. And for me, it just feels like I've been everywhere in Africa. And when I talk about it, I'm talking from a perspective of people I've met as a result of my work and very informed tips from the internet that is accurate.
All right, that is accurate. All right, my next question is can you share an experience you had in dealing with difficult people or a difficult person, and how did you handle it? How did you handle this situation?
Well, if we're talking about that, I don't know in what context, maybe in context of Nigerians or in the context of other Africans, but maybe I'll answer it both ways.
Yeah, both ways,
Okay,
yes.
so if you drive in Lagos, for instance,
Yes.
you will know that your temperament level is something is going to be on another level. You are likely to curse. You're likely to curse, swear, and do all kinds of craziness. But you know, I have learned, like I said, cultural broadening. I have learned something
Yeah.
back in South Africa. You don't.
Okay.
I have not seen South Africans come out of their car and fight. I don't see that happen. And that is also to a negative reason. It's due to a negative reasons because have like their license. They have gun license there. You don't know who's carrying a gun who could shoot you dead. I mean, so the best you do is wave your hands just to say you're driving crazy.
Right. The network. Okay. Oh. All right. Still on the show. I think the network is. All right. We'll have him back again on the show. Just bear with us. The network is kind of funny. But he'll be back again. He's going to join us again on the show. Yeah, still on You in the Morning Inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show. Sorry, apologies. I'm looking here, looking up here, looking down, looking everywhere because we have a connection. We have a laptop here. I'm trying to monitor the broadcast. Want to be sure it's streaming properly. Want to be sure our page, the Facebook page, YouTube page, they are connected well, and we have a problem with the streaming. So just bear with me if you see me looking up and down. I'm trying to make sure. I'm going to make sure the setting is right. Okay, just bear with me. We'll have our guest again coming into the show. Okay, and all right. I think I should play his video so you understand. We understand what who our guest is. So in case you have any question, please just send your question to the page that's at the Havilah Show on Facebook and on YouTube. You can send us any question, and we'll read out on the show. So okay, I think our guest is back. All right, I think it's back now. So before we do that, before we play his video, so just we'll bring it back on the show and we can talk about the whole thing. So, and we also play his video today. So just be with us. Okay, our guest is back. Okay. All right, you're welcome back, sir. Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome back.
I think we lost ourselves there because of
Yeah. Okay. I think I found your. Okay, you're back. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. As we were saying before the network. Or should we use a second connection? Should we use a second device? I don't know. Maybe I should use this. Okay.
Breaking up. I'm connecting via Facebook.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can. We can hear you.
Oh.
We can hear you. Yes. So
Yeah,
you were talking about difficult people. How do you manage? How do you handle difficult people, Nigerians and Africans? How do you handle difficult people?
Well, if you're dealing with Africans, yeah.
Yes.
First of all, you see, as you grow in life, you would understand
Yes.
that there is no pleasure in making troubles or in fighting. Yeah. So I've come to understand something, that when you're dealing with people, first of all, be objective. I first of all try to be objective to understand why you're taking the decision you're taking, or you're making the decision you're making, or you're doing what you're doing, and especially if it's against me. And then I first of all try to understand that. And then when I understand and it is unacceptable, I think the next thing is to react to tell you on how unacceptable it is. But it doesn't have to get physical. Neither must it get any violent. And sometimes just walk away, because sometimes some people shallow, just walk away. They only react to how best they know. And it's often a lack of exposure. Sorry, take for instance, there was a time in South Africa, I boarded a bus, and there was some guys who were drinking, and they found out I'm a foreigner, and they were attacking me. And I'm like, why are you attacking me? And I saw that if I pushed a little more, it could get violent.
Yes.
Which could result with a loss of life for me. Now, the unfortunate thing, such South African, those fellows don't understand is, I am living in one of the expensive areas in South Africa where I am an addition to the economy.
Right.
And for every transaction I do, I am a plus. I have my residency. I'm not there illegally. So if you want to put up a fight, you should first understand why I'm in your country and what I am doing. So this is a lack of exposure. Many of these guys have not been out. They've not seen other countries. They've not met other people other than in their country. So what would you expect? You know, our adage would say that if you have not been to another man's farm, you say it's your father's farm that is the biggest.
That is the biggest.
That's how I see most average South Africans. So you deal with them by just walking away. Because I think their past have not left them. And it's a shame. So you see, I'm not the victim. You are the victim. And because you are the victim, it's more reason I should just keep quiet and walk away. You need to deal with your past. That's not my baby.
All right. To the next question, sir. What is the key to success when communicating with the public? What is your key to success when communicating with the public?
You're breaking. I can hear you.
All right. My question is, what is your key to success when communicating with the public?
Did you say success?
Yeah, success. Success. Yes, success.
Did you say success?
Yes, success. Success.
I'm losing you there.
Success. Yes.
I'm losing
success.
you.
All right. I said success. Yes. What is the key to success when communicating with the public?
I'm losing you there.
Can you? Oh, I think it's a network. Let me try this then. Let me try this. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? It's a network. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you know.
I can hear you
Yes.
now.
All right. Let me switch off this. Okay, remove this. Can you hear me now, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. I can hear you.
All right, lovely. Thank you. I said, what is the key to success when communicating with the public? What is your key to success when communicating with the public?
Using rooms.
Network. Can you hear me now, sir? Is it back?
I can hear
hear
you.
you.
All right.
Just a
I said,
pity that.
that.
I said,
Go
what
on,
is
go
the
on,
key?
go on.
What is your key to success when communicating with the public?
Communicating.
With the public, communicating with the
Oh, yeah.
public. Yes.
What about it, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you here. I said, what is the key to success when communicating with the public?
I think it's just a basic thing. Be you. Be yourself.
Mm.
Ethically, you must understand what the job entails.
Mm.
Now, if you're broadcasting on a radio, for instance, on television, you know that you cannot swear.
No.
You understand?
No,
You
you
cannot
can't.
swear if you're broadcasting on the radio or a television. It's ethical
Yeah.
not to do that, except the show
Mm.
allows it.
Mm.
Now, you also understand that as a broadcaster and you're dealing with the content, you should abreast yourself of that topic you're dealing with and understand the guest that's coming on your show. So
Yeah.
there are basic ethical things that is required to do a fantastic job as a broadcaster,
Mm.
but not as a. Well, I mean, if you want to equate it to success, I'd say just be yourself.
Mm.
And being yourself is being civil, being mature,
Mm.
and being creative with what you're dealing with. I'd say that's success.
Okay.
I
So
may
in three
quickly add to
words.
it.
Yeah. All right.
Larry King because he's himself. Oprah Winfrey is Oprah Winfrey because she's herself.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres is who she is because
Right.
she's herself.
She's herself. Yes.
Havilah is who she is because he's himself.
And myself.
And people love you for who you are.
Right. Right.
So it's not about changing accents. It's not about trying to be what you're not. What you are, be creative about it and make it a fine expression and communication to your public. They will love you for who you are.
Okay, now to my next question. Describe yourself in 3 words. 3 words. Yeah.
I'd say God-fearing,
1,
ambitious,
2.
and what's the third one? Should I say loving? That's really hard for me. I don't think of myself. I put myself last all the time.
You're loving, oh, you're loving. Yeah. You're loving. You're loving. Very, 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 very. Now, before we go, we're going to the next segment of the show, which is called Inspire Us with a Word. I'll give you a word. You inspire us with a short word. Are we ready? The network.
I hope scramble at this point.
All right, so are we ready? So I'll give you one word. The first word you inspire us with the word. Are you ready? Are we ready? I want to be sure you. Yeah, yeah. I said I'll give you the first word. You inspire us with the word.
Actually struggling, really.
Actually struggling, really.
Uh, can you hear me, sir?
Okay, I can hear you.
All right, lovely. Now the first word inspire us with the word happiness. All right, inspire us with the word happiness.
Happiness, yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Number one, if you're
waiting
waiting for somebody to make you happy, you are so entitled.
Woo!
I mean, you
You
are
are petty.
entitled to
To
having people take the responsibility of making you happy. No,
making
make
you
yourself
happy.
happy.
No, make yourself happy.
That is how to
That
live
is
life.
how to live life.
Do
Mm,
something.
Do something about your Friday night. Do
mm,
something.
mm. Oh, mm,
Make yourself happy. If you
mm.
don't have a relationship, date yourself.
What? Right, that's good. That's good. Drums are all right. The next word inspires with
I'm losing
inspires.
you in case you can hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me, please? Oh, this network. All right. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you know.
I can hear you now.
All right. So the next word is inspires with the word travel.
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 Yes.
It is important to
It is
know
important
that
to
when it
know
comes to
that when it
travel,
comes to travel,
the world
the
will not
world
be
will
what it
not be
is
what
without
it is
travel.
without travel.
Mm.
So the food
So
you
the
eat,
food you eat,
the
the
house you live
house you
in,
live in,
the
the
clothes you
clothes
wear
you wear
Yeah.
is a
is a
product
product
of
of
traveling.
traveling.
Moving
Mm.
from
Moving
one
from one
place to the
place to the
other
other
in a
in a
pursuit
pursuit
or in
or
the
in the
goal
goal
of
of
trade
trade
and
and
Mm.
services.
services.
Mm.
So
So
without
without
travel,
travel,
humanity
humanity
is
is
not
not
complete.
complete.
Wisdom, wisdom.
So
Don't
travel.
leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. Wisdom, wisdom. All right, before we go to the next segment of the show today, um, give us three countries that you love and you would love to be in. You love the countries. Three countries that are on your list.
Countries that I love,
Countries that I love.
Yes. Countries that you love, yes.
I'm
Okay,
losing
I'm
you there.
losing you there.
Countries that I love,
Countries that I love.
Yeah, yeah. Three countries that you love so much that you don't mind living in the country, in that country. Three countries that are on your list.
did you say three countries, right?
Yeah, yes, three countries.
Did you
Three
say three
countries.
countries, right?
Yes, three countries.
Three countries I love. Number
Yes.
one, Namibia.
Number two,
I love
Nigeria.
Namibia.
Number two, Nigeria, I
I love
guess.
Namibia. Then
Number two, Nigeria. Is it?
I'm losing you.
Oh. Okay, number one, Namibia. Number
I'm
two.
losing you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, number one, Namibia.
Can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
I can hear you. We can hear you well here. You said number one, Namibia. Number two is can you hear me, sir? Oops. Um, People just bear with us. The network is really, really funny here. So just um, I don't know. Maybe it's from here. Okay, I guess it's back. Uh, Okay, I think I'm bringing him. All right. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Yes. All right. I said, give us three countries. Give us the list of your three favorite countries.
Your favorite
Three
countries?
favorite countries.
Yes.
Namibia,
One,
United Kingdom,
United Kingdom,
two,
and New
and New
Zealand.
Zealand.
New Zealand. Why Namibia and why New Zealand? That's my final question for the interview segment. Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right, so
Namibia, because
because
one,
one,
it's a black
it's a black
country,
country,
it's
it's
mixed at the
mixed
same
at the same
time,
time,
and
and
it's
it's
got both
got both
cold
cold
and
and
it's got a
it's got a
desert,
desert,
and they have a
and they
fine
have a
beach.
fine beach.
Wow.
And I like
Wow.
and I like
I like
winter
winter
region.
region,
Mm.
And because
and
it's in the
because it's in the
southern
southern
Africa,
Africa,
they
they
have
have
a
a
feel of
feel of
winter.
winter.
It gets
It gets
cold, and I
cold, and I
love it.
love it.
United
United
Kingdom,
Kingdom,
I
I
think, is
think,
as
is
a
as a
result
result
of
of
my
my
childhood.
childhood.
Okay.
My
My
father
father
studied
studied
in
in
London,
London,
and
and
Okay.
I
I
passed
passed
through
through
the
the British curriculum. And of
Mm.
course, when I went to train as a broadcaster, I was trained with the British transcription. So I
Okay.
think I love United Kingdom for that. New
All right.
Zealand,
Yes.
it seems so peaceful that side. It's a country that you barely hear anything wrong about them, except maybe for the guy that attacked the mosque, which I don't
Mm.
subscribe to. I've met someone from New Zealand. We got along really well, and I
Mm.
must tell you, I love New Zealand. It has a cultural experience. As
Yeah.
much as they are white, they still have that feel that shows
Yeah.
that yes, they have culture, and
Mm.
they carry out some of those. They exhibit it, you know.
All right. Okay, lovely. Now, so to our next segment, it's called it's a video. I'll ask you the question. We have You have three options. We have call a friend. You can ask your neighbor, or you can we give it 50-50. All right, so you pick one out of 50 out of the three options. Are we ready?
Okay, I might call a friend.
All right. All right. Let's see. The first question is, yeah, if fish lived on land, where would they live?
Okay.
Do you want options or you want to answer the question directly?
Okay, can I? I want the
Options?
hardest part. If I have
Oh,
if you give me options, is it simple?
yeah, it's simple.
I
The
want it.
options is simple.
Okay. Let me take the
Okay,
hardest
okay.
part.
Then no options then. No options then. So you can call a friend. No options.
So calling a friend.
All
If
right.
fish live on land, where would they
Where
live?
would they live? Yes.
I'm waiting. I'm calling a friend. It's part of the show.
All right. Yeah. It's part of the show. So what's for a friend
If fish live
on land?
if fish live on land, where would they
Where
live?
would they live?
I'd say Thailand.
Is that a final answer?
Wait, I'm almost there. I'll say yeah. It's
You
connotative though.
you will say
Or
where?
Germany. I'll say Germany.
Is that a final answer?
I think it's a final.
Or you want us to? Or you want 50-50? Or you want the options then?
Okay, let me go for options.
Okay, options. Options are A in Nigeria, B in
Okay.
Finland, C in the
Okay.
United States. Yeah,
I'll go for Finland.
is that a
It's
final
closer to
answer?
Germany.
All right. You got it right. All right. To the next question. Which is the largest room in the world?
Russia.
Is that a final answer? Room. Or you want options? You want options?
Okay, let's go with options. I hope I'm close.
A, the room of music. The room for music. B, the room for ideas. C, the room for improvement.
Oh, that's okay. The room for ideas. Yes.
Is that a final answer, sir?
I think it's my final answer. The room for ideas.
Or you want 50-50?
No. That was my final answer. The room for ideas.
Room for ideas. No, it's the room for improvement. That's C.
I can argue with that.
All right. To the next one. So, what goes up but never comes down? You want options?
What goes up but never
comes down. You want options?
Yes, please.
Options: A, age; B, rain; C, music.
A.
And you're correct. Oh my God! Thank you so much for being on our show today. So much appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Before we go, we have a gift for you from us here on the Havilah Show, where we inspire people. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy this from us to you. All right, I want to say a big thank you for being here on our show. I want to say a big thank you for being an inspiration to so many people. I want to say thank you so much. And from us to you, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a blessing to so many people. We say we love you. And Golden Award goes to you. Number one, broadcaster and publisher. We say we love you. Good job, well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So what do you have to say finally before we round up the show?
Havilah, I must say this is an inspiring show, and
thank you, sir.
You see, there are no limits to how far we can go and connect with people across the world.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, it is amazing to see that you are able to even queue a show online. This is something I've done before called it's like a digital edit. Yes, it has been, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed rather that we can reach a lot of people this way. We can inspire people. We can speak to people's heart. We can get people off their seats and hopefully see a better world and a better us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're grateful. Thank you, and hope we can invite you again. Hopefully very soon we can bring you on the show again.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah, we know you're very busy, but
my own show.
Yes. So,
I
so
can't
for,
wait.
for people who don't know about travel radio, can you please tell us about travel radio before we round up the show? I think we have like a few minutes. Yeah,
All right,
travel
quickly.
radio. Yeah.
Travel radio is a niche radio station that brings human connection through travel stories and experiences. Now, it's important to also understand that we have business radio, sports radio, we have
Yeah.
news radio or TV, but travel is one of the few or not uh, few niche radio stations that people really know about. And in my research, I found out that there are really no travel radios. There are travel radio called there are podcasts called travel radio. This is the first of its kind where we run proper radio with travel perspective, and we have numerous travel shows. And because I'm a content producer, I've been able to create numerous content under travel in a way that will baffle a lot of people that travel actually is a niche and it's actually our lives. Because the truth is, we need to explore culture. We need to break the divide. We need to come closer through that niche. And that's what travel radio is doing, bringing an experience, a cultural broadening, a continental change, an exposure. And that's what travel radio is all about. And we're starting our broadcast this September.
Okay, lovely. All right, so people, wherever you're watching from, please travel radio on Facebook. Or where can they be part of it? How can they log on?
Travel radio is going to be broadcasting on a 6 million member platform, MixLR, for starters. We're tweaking our website. Of course, we have a website, but we're tweaking it. However, from this September, we'll be buzzing live. So you can just go to search Travel Radio Live on MixLR. You can just register on MixLR. Otherwise, we are on 9 other platforms. Anchor,
lovely.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Radio Public. I mean, Overcast. I said Overcast. I mean, a lot of, I'm running out of the list. But of course,
so many.
Know exactly what we're doing, just find us on Instagram, travelradio.live, on Facebook, travelradio.live, and on Twitter, Travel Radio Live. That is with a V with no E.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much for being on our show today. Thank you so much. We're grateful.
Thank you for having me.
We're honored. We're inspired by you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Bye.
And have a good evening.
You too. Bye. Bye. All right. Yeah. To our people, I want to say big thank you to you for joining us on your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. Today has been it's an exciting show, informative, educative, inspiring, and entertaining show today. Next week, Saturday, by God's grace, we'll be bringing to you another special guest here on your number one inspirational TV show. Before we leave today, before we go, I'm going to play a video from our guest Tope Samuel, so you can see. And in case you need to contact him, you can speak with him. You can follow him on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube, and he's doing a lot. It's a great inspiration to so many people in the world. Once again, I want to say big thank you to you for joining us here on your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show. Drums roll to you for making all this happen. I want to say big thank you to you. God bless you. See you next week by God's special grace. Drums roll to you.
My name is Tope Samuel. I'm a travel broadcaster and I'm a travel coach. For 13 years, I've been in the media and broadcasting. I have worked home and abroad. I've profiled celebrities and read news. Out of love and passion for media and travel, I've been able to carve a new niche called travelradio.live. Travelradio.live is an online radio, plus I have 39,000 Facebook community for travels where I coach. Alright, so my mission is to inspire, inform, and furnish Africans to have travel experience that are fun, affordable, and culturally broadening. I believe that travel is a powerful tool that better understand and contribute to the continent, its peoples, and culture. These are the reflection of everything I talk about on Travel Radio and Visa-Free Travel on my Facebook community. As globalization takes hold, powerful passports and travel freedom has become a greater need than ever. On the Visa-Free Travel membership, we have 3 tiers: the silver, the gold, and platinum. On all of these tiers, you will learn being a boarding traveler, affordable trips, affordable destinations, how to apply for visa required trips, and how to relocate to visa-free destination, including your business, family, and taking your career to other countries where your passport can afford you to enter even without visas. You also need to realize this, that it's unfortunate that as a Nigerian passport holder, you are 46 destinations visa-free that you can go to, which makes Nigeria the 7th or 8th weakest passport in Africa. This is where I come in to show you how to enjoy using your Nigerian passport regardless of the limitation it places on your destinations, either to the west or to some parts of Asia. However, the doors are open to you to go through the world or to enter into the world. I am Tope Samuel. Find me on Twitter at Tope Nomad, on Instagram at Tope Nomad, at travelradio.live, and I'll be glad to get in touch with you.
The Havilah Show. We inspire you.
Hello viewers.
Hello fans.
Don't miss your No One inspirational TV show.
The Havilah Show,
This week the Havilah Show.
where we bring to you great achievers.
To inspire you,
The Havilah Show, a place to inspire you,
educate you.
entertain you.
Report from our correspondent. If I can achieve it, you also can achieve it.
So join us this Saturday.
On Facebook and on YouTube.
The Havilah Show.
The Havilah Show.
We inspire you.
We inspire you.
The Havilah Show. We inspire you.